Okay, guys, welcome to Jay's Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. We're going to be starting soon, so sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and come kick back and chill with Jay's Strategies. Welcome, guys. Today is May 16th. A lot has been going on in the crypto industry. We're going to hop into some charts. We're going to hop into some news. We're going to hop into much, much more. First things first, let's go live. Welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Today, you can see we have such a day today in the crypto markets. Okay, you can see Bitcoin is riding right now below the 30K levels. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the overall cryptocurrency market caps. We're going to talk about hopping on Twitter, hopping on YouTube, and we're going to hop into a whole bunch of news. Let's hop into the charts and see where we stand today with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now holding this 30K level, which we've actually seen this happening. We keep coming back to this 30K level, so we just want to ride and rock out with Bitcoin to the moon. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to hop into some crypto news and charting, and we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different stuff, especially with the things that were happening around the Luna Foundation and all those things that were happening with them. That was just something, man. We can actually hop into that, but we're going to talk about some really positive stuff that we want to rock out on the markets. So we like to stay positive, we like to stay focused, and we like to rock out with you guys. As always, hold your head up high and rock out with Jay Strategies. Okay, so now we're looking at the Bitcoin charts. We are below 30K, and we're gonna hop into some other charts here. So you can see Bitcoin is riding below the 30K mark. You can see the S&P just opened up, and you can see the S&P did pull back on the 1 hour below the 50 EMA. Now, because this is testing this area, this is actually a start to the day, which gives you a little bit of a bearish pressure on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is following the NASDAQ, Bitcoin is following the S&P. All right. So, because Bitcoin follows these assets, what can we expect? All right. So now we see in the market here, we see that S&P is taking and retesting this 50 EMA on the 1 hour. Now, S&P is at 397, and it is down 3.71. There is a bunch of different meetings that are happening in the FOMC this week. We'll hop into that, and we'll show you some of that on the Bitcoin and crypto news. This DXY has been flying high, okay? DXY flying high. We wonder why. America printing money into the cash, into the economies, causing mass inflation, and then you have WW3 going on, and this is causing all trade routes and different monetary systems around the world to be halted and stopped. Food prices, everything is controlled by oil, guys. So the fluctuation in the price of oil is controlling the markets, and we just need to stay focused. You can see that oil, anytime fuel is up, so you can see crude oil actually pulled above this average here on the daily, and it's been riding up, and this has been happening. And then since this happens, okay, the price of fuel goes up, so the price of goods to move goods around the world is higher, and then that starts to fluctuate on the big guys first. They start paying more money in the tank, and then that trickles down to the consumer, the little guy, okay? And then that is causing inflation on all of your products and your goods. Okay, there's a lot of different shortages happening right now because of this situation. All right, so crypto market. Gold. Gold is a safe haven asset. So people are in gold as a safe haven asset. And you can see that gold, people have been pulling out of gold. And now, just recently, a lot of a lot of money actually has flow out of gold and into other asset projects. So, having that, all right. So having that in the cards is definitely bullish for Bitcoin. U.S. 10 years are at 2.8%, so that is also very something that you have to take into account. We're just gonna go ahead and copy this link real quick so we can just go ahead and drop that into a chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the overall cryptocurrency market cap today is at 1.273 trillion. 24-hour volume is at 86 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 44.5%. Ethereum dominance at 19.1%. We have trending biggest gainers and recently audits. Tokens, look at that. Luna 23. We could talk about that. Bitcoin at 29,800, pulled back 1.6. So we were talking about that in the market right now. So we're waiting to see what happens with the overall market. Ethereum riding right above that 2K range, pull back 2.84, testing those moving averages right now. Tether right at the 999, right below that dollar. Look at the heartbeat from US Tether flowing into USDC. USDC now has a 50 billion and 75 billion is in USDT. So these are top two right now stable coins. People are actually flowing cash into your USDC coin and Binance US dollar. Binance now has $17 billion in value in it. You see a lot of money right now is flowing out of this Binance stablecoin because people are flowing into riskier assets and they're buying altcoins, and you're going to start to see this fluctuation in the markets. Now, with these meetings that are happening and overall markets, that's when you're going to see fluctuation. Let's keep diving right on in here. Okay, XRP 41 cents. This is right in our buy zone. You see how it's been trading sideways, accumulation of XRP. BNB is right below that 300. Same thing with BNB. When we're right below that $300 range, because it seems like 300 is either a strong resistance, okay, that we're hitting, or when we come back down to it, we bounce off that as a support. So right now, 300 is acting as a strong resistance. Cardano at 55, Solano at 53. Look at these. Solano is actually having a little bit of pull up with Cardano, so you're starting to see that now that the market's opening. And what we were just talking about, it's happening right in front of us here. You see how that's happening? You see how the inflow from one stable coin into another, and then selling out the stable coins into these coins. You see that, right? Binance, and then these stable coins going into these. So right now, people are buying Cardano and Solano right now at this moment today. We are almost a half hour into the New York session. Let's hop right back over here to the S&P. So the S&P did pull back. It's got this little bit of this candle looks kind of crazy right here. So what we're going to say here is this moving average 408, and then the 50 EMA, 200 EMA. We have that cross. This is on the daily, and this is for the SPY. I thought the SPY was going to come back down and retest this 375. We came pretty damn close to it. We want to see the SPY start to go back up with volume, and then we see this happening. So you see some volume coming in, but it's actually breaking off a little bit. But we do see a little influx in volume. So that's going to make me think, a few things. Bitcoin dominance. Look at this. Bitcoin dominance shot up a couple days ago because of, everything happening. A lot of flow into Bitcoin right now. USDT, this is what we can see what's happening. So a lot of money flowed back into the stable coins. You can see that it's starting to. So, it's a little bit of a undecision right now happening at that moment in that stable coin. We have our Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily is below the 800 EMA, guys, and I'm going to show you the Bitcoin mountains You can see how Bitcoin, it didn't come back to the 800 EMA, and you can see how when they spread, all right, everybody just talks about all these different indicators and stuff like that, and you can see when the indicators always come to and cross and go through, and you can just follow the flow of the indicators that you like to use. But you can see how we pull really far away from the moving averages, and then it returns back to them. All right. So now what happened was is price returned back to these moving averages on the daily, and then we had more. We had the crash during the COVID times and stuff like that, and then the market came back up, hit those highs, and then you guys all know what happened after this. This is when market started pulling back, and then everybody's calling for bear market. So we have been in this downtrend. Besides coming down and forming a nice little W formation here, and then retesting, and then continuation to the upside. You see this, and this is on a long term. Come down here, it tested, pulled up, retested this, and then pulled to the upside. So that was actually a good move. But then we started to get wrecked in Bitcoin because the market had a whole bunch of issues happening. Tech pulled back, everything pulled back. So coming into play on the daily, the 50 is about to cross the 800. Has this ever happened? Not in a long time. I'm not going to say anything. It hasn't happened since 2019. So if that 50 EMA crosses that 800, that's definitely a bearish sign for Bitcoin, and we're calling for that 23K range. Okay, so being at 29 to 23K, it still can actually recover some of the wick back down to 25K. So that's actually pretty close to 23K. So actually the best case scenario would be Bitcoin coming back down to recover this wick right here and then bounce to continue to the upside. That would be the strongest way for Bitcoin, and you're going to want to watch volume too at the same time. All right, let's go ahead down into the shorter time frames and show you guys what's happening in the shorter time frames for the Bitcoin price. Okay, you can see we're obviously down here. We're striking the M1 pivot zone, which is right here at the 29.3K. The M2 zone is at 30.3K. So we're right in this tight zone, riding on the 50 EMA, but right now we're below the 50 EMA, tapping on the M1 pivot zone. What we want to see here is we don't want to see a fail to pull back to come all the way back down to recover that. That would be on a bullish moment. But like we said, the best scenario would actually be, you see this recover, you see this vector candle right here. Well, if it comes back and recovers that candle, okay, comes back down to the M0 zone, wicks out real quick, and then continues to the upside, that would be really bullish, because I want to see what kind of volume we would have, going from that point. But for the maxis and the bulls out there, look at this. We're testing the 50, okay? Psychological high is right here. So we're already right below the psychological high at 30.3. If we break out above that and then tap that Sydney daily open at 31.2, then you're going to see that hole and a half number come into play, the 32.5 target striking, and then the 33K. So you have the 33K.5 and then 32.5 whole and a half numbers on the shorter time frames. Okay, that was actually a pretty good breakdown right there, and you can see how volume when US Tether UST from the Terra and Terra shut down. You can go ahead and check the Twitter. Right now Luna was trading, and you can check on all of that. You really can't pull up any Luna charts on here because there's I can show you, but it just has the pullback, and then we could talk about that later on in the game here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop onto Ethereum real quick, and then we're just gonna run down the coins for you. So Ethereum, I could see depending on which way the S&P is going, and it looks like the S&P is actually pulling back a little bit, so I want to see Ethereum actually come back and strike this 19, see how it's M0, so that's 1900. It's not too much far, so I'm not being I'm not saying I want this to happen, but seeing this sell-off volume and seeing where volume's coming from, it's really testing this area, okay? So I want to see it move away from this area because it is in this symmetrical triangle that everybody's talking about, and we need to actually break, out of this area, especially from, you know, up there. Let me just go ahead. Yeah, you see this? Now let me show you something. If we come out like this and trade in here, it's got to go one way. Symmetrical triangle either breaks to the upside or the downside, and it breaks to the size of this pole. You got to extrapolate the pole, so this pole would actually pull us in Ethereum back to the 2500 range, okay, for a break to the upside. Break to the downside is into the 19s. All right, and that's on our symmetrical triangle for Ethereum, as far as market structure. And we're using the hybrid system right here, and this is what we're seeing. We see the Sydney session right here. This is that green box. The red box is the New York session. It's called Traders Reality. All you do is you go to your indicators, you type in traders, okay, and you see that right there. Boom, smack that button, get that indicator, follow the hybrid system, Traders Reality. He's also very good mentor and you know, very good teacher. And he is also on YouTube. Shout out to him. Guys, Ethereum. Binance projects to the moon. There's some really cool news coming out. There's actually some games launching today and some really good products and stuff like that that are coming out, which is going to be bullish, okay? You have a token launching a game today, and we'll go ahead and hop on over here. War Tribes is actually launching their game today on Steam. War Tribes is up 10%, so definitely very bullish for War Tribes. You know, look at this data here. So War Tribes definitely bullish for WOTG. They have their game launch happening today, so you can definitely go ahead and hop on there and check that out. But it's something that we've been following along, and you know, rocking. Yeah, the beta is actually awesome. So, you know, a lot of bullish stuff, and then people just, you know, always do your own research. You can see that the team's always been there and awesome. So, rocking out. There's a couple other good projects that we wanted to actually take a look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at Libero. Libero is actually here on CoinMarketCap. It says down 3.4%. We actually been trading Libero, and the tactics we use for trading Libero is we brought actually when it was lower, and with the compounding feature and earning, even though it was pulling down, we still actually managed to earn. And you just make little sales along the way just to gather some profits. So we actually did benefit and make some money off of Libero. SafeU, okay? A lot of controversy around this token, but we did actually get a little bit of bullish on this token, and we actually, if we go back to the longer charts here, we actually brought in and we held, and we did take some profits along the way, and we are holding a little bit more. There has been some videos out about the, you know, the SafeU project, so you know, you know, always do your own research, etc. Okay, and couple other things. They have this new GMT, which is Step In. There's a lot of projects coming out. I've actually seen some really cool projects. There's another project that's called Move to Earn, and if you take a look at this, it actually they have this really awesome AMA they did the other day. Incredible, you know, came out awesome, and you know, just going to you know, advise them and give them, you know, this is definitely bullish in the market. These fitness tokens and moving and earning tokens definitely have a bullish sentiment for this market, man. So we're definitely going to be great with that. So definitely bullish. Yield farming. We're going to talk about yield farming. I'm going to do a separate video for yield farming, but I want to go ahead and shout out to BabySwap. We've been using BabySwap for a year now. BabySwap's been around for a long time. The price, I could say, has been following Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin's bullish, Baby's been bullish. And by earning Baby in their farms, it's actually awesome. You can find the videos on my page for Baby. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. hit that bell and smash that like for me, okay? You can see that we're trying to grow, and we're just trying to, get out there with you guys and rock out. And we're just gathering a bunch of different information, gathering different news, and just chilling with you guys all day every day. And we just want to say thank you guys, and we appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that like button for us. And let's see, smash that like button for us. Okay. And yeah, man. So I just want to go ahead and give you guys that, and take you to the moon from there. Let's go ahead and hop onto Twitter, and we can go through some of the stuff that I posted on Twitter. Give me one emoji that describes the Twitter market, so we can see here. Some people drop some stuff. Oh yeah, two emojis like that. Bitcoin. Nice shout out to you guys. You guys have always are always there and always behind the projects. Yeah, look at this, awesome, nice. Okay, so yeah, man, we got all these different things happening, and so give me one emoji, okay? Look, Luna into ship. So yes, man, Shiba Inu, we do support you somewhat. We definitely had a love hate with Shiba, but we're definitely holders of Shiba still right now. So to the moon for you guys. Okay, don't forget to get your bonuses too. They're in the trading link, and you can find them on Twitter. Go ahead and smash that link and get some bonuses. And you can also, if you did sign up with my link, go ahead and drop me a DM and tag me here on Twitter. Maybe you'll get another little bonus. You never know. Go ahead and smash that like button. Great charting and great stuff on Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin must read articles. All right, must read articles. Here's the utility token breakdown. Token utility versus equity tokens. A lot of different news on Coin Telegraph. 8,000 Bitcoin gone. What's left in Luna's reserve wallet? 313 Bitcoin. First losing week, 7-week losing streak. 5 things to know about Bitcoin this week. Doom and gloom. An overall sense of unease pervades the market ahead of the World Economic Forum. Remember I was telling you guys about the World Economic Forum and the different meetings happening this week? So we're going to go like this. We're going to go big meetings this week in World FO. Okay. Crypto news, Bitcoin. And then we just do the ETH, we do BTC, and then we do NFT, right? Okay, we just want to drop that for all you guys so you guys can do your thing there. Go ahead and smash that like button. Definitely important information out there for you guys. So, yeah, like I was saying, shout out to Baby Swap. And this is our overall market for today. If you want, go ahead and drop comments below. Smash the like button. If there's any other content that you want me to review or go over, go ahead and drop a comment below. If there's any kind of how-to videos or anything that you want to learn, or anything that you want to educate yourself or entertain yourself in the crypto markets, go ahead and drop me a comment. Go ahead and tag me on Twitter. I'm open to suggestions all day, every day. If you need your project review, go ahead and hit me up. Jay's Strategies, the latest and greatest crypto news, and much, much more. Mad love, guys.